this valuation rule define itself that the rules which is framed by a IFRS compliance, or this is framed by a country level compliance. Each countries have their own compliance. For example, I will take India. India have like income tax slab compliance. They have GST compliance. Okay, so each country will frame their certain rules or policies or compliance which need to be uttered by a business. Okay, each and every business should utter that one. Otherwise, there may be the escalations of the policies which may consider for a huge penalties amount. Okay, huge fine. Okay, now coming back to our lease or SAP software perspective, SAP has also adapted to meet the compliance of each and every business by implementing a IFRS 16. Okay, this IFRS 16 has implemented in 2019. Okay, November or December. This has been implemented, and after implementing the purpose of implementing, just I'm giving you about the overview of what is the background of the IFRS 16. I'm not sure you got the background. Okay, so certain arbitrations which were following by a business, there is huge of malpractices in lease processes. Okay, for that all over the countries from IAS, international accounting standard. Okay, they have decided that let's frame certain rules which cannot be bypassed or which cannot be too much malpractices on the lease accounting point of view. So they developed IFRS 16 concept and they bought into 2019. So now it is something which give more transparent to stakeholders, transparent to government, what is the lease policies coming into the factors. Because you can see, if I'm talking about in the software level, you can see software itself, it is telling short-term like contract, long-term contract, it is needed for a valuation capitalization and all, it is giving us. Okay, so this is about overall background. Okay, about the start of the IFRS 16. Now let's see like inside the system. Inside the system, you can see like AFSB and AFSB 842, AFSB 842 OL. So always this AFSB 842 means this is a finance lease, and AFS 42 means operating lease. Today we are going to see the configuration or the difference settings between this AFSB 842 finance lease, AFS 42 operating lease, and AS 842 IFRS 16. Okay, so if comparing these three rules, right? These three rules are similar to each other. Just some of the difference values will be there. For example, in the accounting entry level and the flow types level. So what is a flow type? We already seen in the previous session. Flow type is the settings to concatenate the GL account, chart of accounts, and all the values, or condition type, all the values of the concatenations, which are combinations of all the settings, and which make the purpose to process the accounting entries. Okay, so first I will just I thought to cover only IFRS 16. Okay, but this is a very important part. But let me just give you a little bit about the settings inside. So what is it is there in IFRS, like FASB, or this is financially. So you may come across with the client whenever you are having the interaction that they will talk about finance lease. If you hear my previous recording, I talked about the finance lease definition as well as the operating lease You just can go through the know that recordings, and you can know what is the definitions of finance lease and operation lease. Now again, here you can see that accounting principles and ledger, it is not assigned. Finance lease perspective, operation lease perspective, it is not mandatory that accounting principle need to be processed. But yes, always it is good you can define accounting principle. Okay, and ledger as well. I explain you detailed things about what is accounting principle, as well as what is ledgers, and I explain you what is the purpose of this and what is the use of this. So I'm not going to explain again what is accounting principle and ledger. Okay, here again you can see the valuation type. Some of the important like parameters which you need to know, like I can say remember yourself, right? If somebody is going to ask you, okay, what are the important parameters we define inside that rules? Okay, first thing is accounting rule. Okay, sorry, valuation rule. Second thing is valuation parameters. I will come after that inside like whatever the important fields or settings are there, I will come inside. Just I'm giving you overview. Valuation rule, valuation parameters, then linearizations parameters, then balance sheet capitalizations parameters. Okay, these are the important four parameters we need to make a settings. And because of settings only, all the valuation process being streamlined, and it will process for ROE assets, lease liability, interest and clearing. Okay, now what is the valuation parameters? Valuation again parameters means whenever you are creating the contract in RECN, we have options of valuation parameters and valuations. Okay, so if you are not doing any settings in this balance sheet capitalization, then there will be no any process of valuation parameters. So this is very important parameters, always you have to select it. Now coming back to what is transfer postings and what is linearizations and balance sheet. See, transfer postings is mostly it will be based upon the financial accounting. Okay, financial accounting means if you want to transfer certain values, okay, from one cost center to other cost center, or if you want to distribute your values, or maybe there is an intercompany process, okay, one company to other company, if you want to move the assets, there is a no like scenario is there where no like in TCS, like for example you are in Pune, right? I'm taking about the resource. So in TCS you are working for another project, but the same resource can work for like Delhi project, Delhi location, right? So that case you're transferring the resource, right, from one location to another location. Anyway, you are in the same uh, organizations, but you are making a transfer or utilizations of a resource in various locations. So that is a transfer posting. Okay. Then what is linearizations? So linearizations means assume that you are making a payment. Okay, you are making a payment for like January to 2024, January 1, February to March, April, May, right? That values, right, whatever the values it is there, right, that values you are paying as a statistical means you are not making actual payment to the vendors, but in your system you are telling that in a condition level basic rent 2000 every month we are paying it. Okay, but you assume that you know make a postings every month 2000 2000 2005 months statistical. I hope you understand what is a statistical and what is a actual rent. Okay, so statistical means whatever the postings you are making, it will be there in the contract level, but it will not replicate in your system. Okay, in accounting side. But what is actual means? Like actual means it will impact on your system. Okay, in the accounting entries level. Okay, that is the difference between transfer posting, linearizations, and balance sheet capitalizations. I hope you understood this transfer posting, linearization, balance sheet valuation under the valuation parameters. Okay, again, we have a two option. Okay, automatically set to complete and perform automatic valuation. So
Mukund,
this, yeah,
sorry to break your flow. I did not get the linearization part very clear. Transfer posting, I understood we have to transfer it for FI postings.
okay. So linearizations means like you will tell to your the landlord, okay, see, in my system, otherwise, like invoice, I will come to this level. There will be invoice. So you and landlord will decide or make agreement that you provide me the invoice. Okay, linearization. You provide me the invoice for 5 months to landlord. What landlord will do? Landlord will provide the invoice. That invoice will be posted into the system like 2000 in condition level 2000 statistical. Statistical means you will tell to the landlord, I will receive an invoice for 5 to 6 months, but I can make an actual payment only after 5 months or 6 months. Okay, means
Okay.
you will collect something, and you make a payment of a certain period. It's not that you are making a payment every month. You are receiving the invoice for certain months, or you are making a payment at one go, right? You assume that from
Mhm.
1st January to till 31st July, you collected the invoice, you posted it, but you did not made a payment. But on August 1st, you will go and make a payment of 5 into 2, $10,000 or INR you'll pay to the vendor. So that is called linearizations.
Okay. So that means we'll collect the invoices while like we'll have a discussion with the lessor and then we'll
Correct.
pay it at once. That's linear.
Yes, yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, but the invoice which will post the condition, right?
Mhm.
Stating that this rent amount I have paid to vendor, that is statistical. Statistical, you understand it, right? I'm just asking repetitively. You understood, right? What
It
is
was
statistical?
not done here, but I understand it that it is only reflecting in the contract, but not in the GL.
Ah, exactly. That is the things. Okay, fine. Okay, now again, if talking about what is that, no, automatically set up complete and perform automatic valuation, these two process, okay, again, these two process which SAP is not recommending means like automatically set to complete. In RECN, we have options in the valuation, release the status, right? If you are going to do this, then there is a no possibility that if you want to change something, if you want to cross check something, then that is not feasible. So same setting is there for automatically set to complete and perform automatic valuations. Okay, these two settings are there. This now we currently doing manually, but no, like automatically set to complete perform set auto no automatic valuation is not it see it's a good, but see what is the case, it is not it's not that we should not recommend it, but there may be some pain areas here. For example, assume that no, Leelish, you are the prime user of creation of the contract you created. Fine.
Mhm.
And after that, what will happen? The valuation part, generally in real time, till condition creations, the rules will be provided for certain users. Then valuations and other part will be uh, provided by some other user, so that will be divided. So assume that that if you are going to set these things, then the valuation, then the rules and authorization will not in a place, right? So that is one of the main reason that they don't want to bring it in this is the first
Mhm.
scenario, because whenever that means you are creating the contract, right? You have a rules till conditions. Whenever you are going to condition, then what is the next step? Next step is that rule status, it will get created, perform automatic valuation. Okay, that job it will be done by SAP itself. Then there is no any cross checks, right? Otherwise, till conditions, business want to uh, update the data, but after some time they want to process a valuation due to some technical change or due to some contract agreement change. Okay, then that time what will happen? If they are going to select this option, then it is not possible or it is not feasible. That is the reason it is not adopted. Okay, now what is a condition valuation group? See, this again, condition valuation group is like a variant. Okay, so whatever here you're talking about condition valuation, it's a variant understood, right? In our finance, we will have like fiscal year variant, posting year variant. What is the purpose of that? Just you will describe it, right? Under that you will assign your variant, posting variant, all same way. This condition valuation group also been created. Under that, the condition types will be assigned it. This is nothing but this is kind of a GL account group or a customer account group or a vendor account group. Okay. Now, moving for linearizations parameters. Again, what is the linearizations parameters? Explain you what is the concept of linearizations concept. Here, there is a option of linear type. Okay, inside the linear type, what is from open period, from start of analysis period, from start period payment. So this and all will make you confused. Okay, just in a short, what I will tell you, this open period, start of analysis period and all talk to the terms process. Okay, talk to the terms process. Terms process means in RECN you have a contract start date, end date, right? Same way it will in terms, if you'll go to the tab, then it will show you what is the total month of that. So basically, when you will do this open period linearizations means it will start, from contract start date, and you can post the rewrap. Okay, here mostly these linearizations parameters will work on the periodic postings. What is a periodic posting? We have a process of rewrap. Okay, in that rewrap, we have an option linearization posting. So here from open period means system will automatically will post if you select this one for whatever the month you are trying to post it. Start means system will consider the start of the contract date. From start of analysis period means again this and this is similar, but you assume that if you want to post, like contract start is 1/1/24, we are into fifth month, then the system will analyze, okay, which month you want to post it. Okay, means if you are going to select this, then system will analyze, okay, contract is started this so and so date, but we are into the fifth period, we want to post into the fifth period. Okay, that is the concept of analyzed periods. Then what is the open period payment? That open period payment, again, this is related to the vendor payment. Okay, then what is a vendor payment? For example, you created the invoice on 1st August, okay, and the vendor payment maybe get cleared on the next month. That is a open period payments. Okay, so any doubt in this?
No.
No, right. Okay. This is a little bit confused part. Okay. But don't worry, because in REC, in lease, we are not using this linearization process. Okay. Most of the cases, we are using this balance sheet. Balance sheet things only we are using. The transfer posting linearizations we are not using. I saw like couple of my previous experience, most of the client, they prefer go for a balance sheet valuation because they don't want to make any complications in the contract process. Okay, fine. The last topic of this inside settings is balance sheet capitalizations parameters. Okay, what is this balance sheet capitalizations parameters? The name itself suggesting that balance sheet capitalizations parameters means like classifications. What is the classifications again? Like not relevant, right of use approach, linear depreciation, straight line lease, finance lease out. So here you have to define how the depreciations is going to calculate, how you are going to differentiate between the lease. Okay, here always it is balance sheet capitalization, always you have to select right of use of approach, linear depreciation. Now there is a question, Then why SAP has given this two option, right? Some of the client, they don't want to go for a depreciation calculations. Okay, they just want to attach a contract, attach assets with a contract, but they don't want to go for a depreciation. Then what will happen to the depreciation process? Because if you're creating the assets, definitely we are going to assign the depreciation area, right? That is a mandatory field, correct? That depreciations will be taken care by in the asset as accounting module. Okay, first thing. So if you are going to select this, okay, then system will not consider for a depreciation in the lease side. Okay, first thing. Then second thing, straight line lease. Okay, what is a straight line lease? Linearization commitment means you are going to make a rent, okay, same amount, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, at least for 12 months. You know it will not going to change it. That is a straight line lease. Okay, but always we will select this right of use approach, linear depreciation. We will select 99% of these things. Okay, now I hope this classifications you understood. Now what is the integration type? Okay, again, integration type, we have only two options which I already explained to you: asset accounting and a direct balance sheet posting. So what is this asset accounting and direct balance sheet posting? I hope you understood. If you are going to select, I will select here asset accounting. Let's select, let's save it. REFX training. So I hope this is a TR and you will save it. Okay, just I have given here asset accounting means we are telling to this valuation rule that we will follow the asset accounting interface. Okay, if you're telling this asset accounting things, then now what the roles and responsibility coming to the asset accounting stream, that they should maintain the lease depreciation key. You know what is a lease depreciation key stands in our system?
No, 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 no idea.
No idea, right?
No.
Okay,
Yeah, no idea.
in asset accounting, right, just you can explore it, asset accounting and asset class, you can go through it. Okay, it's not but just if you will go through the asset class and then the depreciation key. Okay, you go to the depreciation key, where if you are going to integrate this asset accounting, we have a depreciation key, standard key LEAS. Okay, what is that? LEO, let me try to open the notepad. Okay, LEAS. Okay, this is the stand, but see LEAS, but you can check it up. Maybe that, but this is for lease. Okay, lease depreciation key.
Okay.
Okay, so what will happen whenever you are going to create asset? Okay, now you decided that your assets will be integrated in the valuation rule. First point, you will create, right, like a layout and numbering, the asset class and all. Whenever you are going to create asset class, then depreciation key should be assigned LES. If you are creating LES, whenever you are executing the depreciation, it will consider that depreciation key LE has been assigned. So this asset is related to lease. So that is one of the key things you have to consider, you have to remember whenever you are talking about the lease. Okay. Then moving to next topic, international calculation method. Again, this is little bit no like a tricky part. I'm not saying this is a tricky part. Okay, always no like 360 365 days, so mostly no, this they left to blank, right? Because interest calculation part, if you're going to select some option, right, then system may calculate based upon like 365 days, 360 days, it will calculate it. So don't want no any business to make settings. So directly what they will do, they will just go and give the interest rate in the RECN. Okay, they will not select this one. Okay, you can leave as blank, as interest calculation method. Now Again, I'm moving to this flow type, right? I hope you understood what is a flow type, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, so created 3 contract, huh? 1, 2, 3 contract is created. Okay. Now we'll go here. Okay. So why I'm bringing this, the flow, right? Whatever we are giving, right? So, okay. So whatever the update here it is happening, right? Asset side, depreciation side, clearing side, interest side. That is the important part of here. You can see, right? Asset. So here we have asset. Okay. Here it is getting impacted due to flow type. Here what is there? Again, depreciations. Now it is depreciations. Okay. Again, you have clearing. Now then you have clearing. Okay. What is interest last? You have interest. This is where this how it will come, you know, right? Whenever you are going to execute the valuation, it will come. Okay. Now clear why we are doing this settings. What is the purpose of this?
So when we are adding any valuation, we are completing, setting the valuation rule in the contract. At that time, for clearing and the flow, means if we have a flow type defined, the cash flow lines will be created. Is it like that?
Yes, yes. So I will tell you in a simple way. So whenever you are going to perform the valuation, you assume that when you will perform the valuation, what you will give the valuation rule, right? Whenever you will
Correct.
go, just okay, wait. Just now I want to know which contract I can use it. That is okay. Let me close this. What is this contract? Okay. Okay. Here you can see, right, that German Commercial Code and IFRS has been used. Okay. So whenever you are going to select this one, what will happen? These rules will be created here. Whenever you are using this IFRS reporting standard, what will happen if you're going to select this IFRS, in the backend system will check which flows it need to be take. This flow it will be take this one, okay, U underscore, and I'm going for a different, like valuation rule, right? What is this? This is finance lease we saw. I will go to this operating lease. Operating lease will be there in O. Okay, this is different. Okay, then whatever you are going to select the rules based upon that it will take, and based upon here in valuation parameters, if you are going to take IFRS, it will take IFRS rules. If you are going to select AS 842, it will select AS 42 finance lease, 842 operating lease. And also, I don't know, you noted that the finance lease flow will start from U. Okay, operating lease flow will start from O. Maybe this is very, nobody will catch this point. Okay, just they will create flow type, but assume that always operating lease O, and like before that we saw, right, finance lease it is U. Now we'll see what is IFRS. Okay, what is IFRS it will contain. IFRS will contain I. Y means it is IFRS. You got it? How to differentiate the flow type? Till
Yes,
you have,
that is
yeah.
understood. I had a doubt. Like flow types, we are mentioning it here, but
Hmm,
do
hmm.
we define it like the normal flow types as we define under condition type, or is it some different
Yes, yes,
to do?
yes, yes, yes. A good point. Good point. The flow type, whatever you will create during the configuration settings, like here,
Mhm.
you can see that asset flow types been created U110. Okay,
Correct.
so Bangalore office. Same way you created a flow type U210. Okay, it is depreciation.
Mhm.
It's a normal flow type only. It is not that you have to create something different. Whatever it is, no like naming conversion. It is not that always no like if you know like it is a finance lease you have to create. You no, that's not a case. But but what SAP is preferring that no, if you are creating finance lease, make it U, and operating means O, IFRS means I, anything, then that is a
Correct.
preferable way. But answer to your question, yes, this flow type is also a simple flow type. Watch what you will create it. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. After creating this, after you will give the flow type here, right? Then what will happen? Then the no like during the valuation things, system will consider this flow type only. Means here. Okay. Whenever you are going to execute this valuation, you'll perform this valuation. Perform means you will execute this, right? Simulate.
Right.
Now what is system is background checking you, right? I 100% evaluation value is being determined, means rule 1 to 1. Okay, now it went and he checked in the background that for this valuation rule, what are the flow type is it has been set it. Okay, then it will bring it here. Now I will tell you. Here you can see the flow type option on asset.
Yes, we can.
I I A00, right? Let's see in IFRS what it is there. What you are seeing here. IA under, right?
So this is asset flow type, hence it has taken this one
Correct,
in
correct.
valuation of asset.
Yes, 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 yes. This one.
Mhm.
Let's see depreciation.
Yes.
Depreciation flow. Here, what you are seeing?
Yes, it's the same
IDBO.
I mentioned there. Correct.
IDBO. Yeah. See. Same for it will show clearing. Same for it will show flow type interest. Now you go. You clear? I hope now you clear somewhat.
Yes, yes. We have a condition group also for this, right?
Hmm.
So we assign the flow types there, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
I think you had shown.
I will come to that. I
Ah,
will come to that. We'll discuss. Just you
okay.
understood the concept. Okay, what is that? Because you should know in IFRS inside the rules what is the concept it is about, and if you are giving here something, we are populating here something where the
Mhm.
impact will be, just you try to understand the concept, right? Going forward, if you are going to work on the project, you will get more idea. Just understood, okay, we are given the flow type here where the impact will be. If you are
Okay.
selected integration type asset accounting, where that impact will be. Okay, just you
Uh,
understand that concept, then you will get clarity going
okay.
forward. Okay.
One more doubt. Just like we define the reference flow types in general condition scenarios, do we also define the reference flow types for IFRS and other US
Yes,
GAAP?
yes, yes, yes. Always the reference flow type is required.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. As first option is right, we have to create the flow type. Second setting is we have to give the reference flow type, because reference flow type is nothing but uh, debit against credit, credit against
Correct.
debit.
Correct. Hmm.
It should be there, right? That is the main purpose of this reference flow
Right.
type.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now, okay, this linearization conditions and remaining share, okay, this is standard. Just you just always know, let it be the settings, no need to touch anything. And this and all informational absolute. Okay, this absolute means if you don't want to show this rules, okay, inside your like recn, you can select this, it will not show you. Okay, that's absolute. Now three important things. You define the valuation rule, and second thing is that like we have going to define like company codes. Okay, we'll just see company codes as well as the contract type. Before once this will complete, we'll try to create a contract by copying this one. We'll see how it is work. This one. So let me check one thing. I want to check couple of things here. Who is a partner? Okay, MDG partner. Contract start date, end date. Okay. Objects. A demo here has been COB. So he used a good standard definitions, which will make you more clarity. Valuations.
Yes.
IFRS adjustment. Adjustment all not needed. This one. Overview. Okay. Now let's go to the remaining balance settings. Okay. Now once you created the rules, then you assume that in your scope that is a 30 company codes, right? All the 30 company codes, you have to just create a new entries. Okay, you have to go to create new entries. You have to give the company codes and always check that this valuation active will be in place. What will happen if this is not in place? Whenever you are going to create a contract, the system will give you error, valuation is not active. Then you should not know, you should be wondering that which settings it been mess up. If suppose whenever you will create a contract, if you are getting valuation active is not done, then just you have to come to this valuation rule, and you have to go to the company code level and you have to select this one. Okay, and now here you have a two option. What is the start of consideration? What is first posting period? Okay, start of considerations means the go live date. Okay, this field you have to use it only when you are doing the go live date. Assume that your go live date is 1st August. You have to come and mention that, see, from 1st August onwards, the valuation should be executed from 1st August. That is our go live date. Okay, you executed. Then what is meaning of this first posting from? Okay, then assume that you decided to go live on 1st August. Okay, you know like migrated all the datas and all from 1st August, but business is deciding that we don't want to post any accounting entries on 1st August. We will post from 10th of August. Okay, there may be a certain reason, right? They have to validate all that, like values and so some of the things. Maybe it is a month and is not completed for them. So much of things. So this first posting from means where the accounting entry is going to get impacted. That is first posting. Start of consideration is always the go live date. Just you have to remember. So inside this, the three important settings are valuation active you have to do in company code level, and start of consideration date you have to give first posting from. If for a client level they don't want to give any start of consideration, they don't want to give any first posting, form, then from sorry, then you just leave this date as it is. No need to give anything. However they are processing, let them process it. Just you have to go and active this. Okay, just I'm doing active. Oh, okay, I should not give it because I'm just a deleter. Let me save it. Let me see what 110. Okay, see, 110 they did the like posting, right? He ticked that valuation active, so it is a good. He left as a blank because it's not required. Let them follow the standard process. Okay, so in this way you have to go to now, like if you have 30 company code also, you have to click no entries, you have to give all the details. 30 company codes you have to enter one by one. Okay, first thing. Again, what is about the contract type assignment? Okay, what is a contract type assignment? You assume that for one of our client or the project where you are working. Okay, uh, you are into the implementation project. They are creating some hundreds of contract type. Okay, contract type means like you can create any number of contract type. Example, commercial leasing, lease in real estate, lease in others, security maintenance, security guard, whatever the contract type you want to maintain it, you maintain it. But like this contract type again, it is it where it is now, it is under the company code. Okay, we have 100 contract type. 100 contract type, first you have to decide what are this contract types is going to come under the legal entities. Okay, you should be very careful on that, because sometimes what will happen, the contract type, because client will also, they don't know, right? They are new to the SAP, right? And for example, you assume that 5 contract type, we should come under the different company code, not 101. Anyway, you had a no discussion with the client, they told no, you assign it, you assign it to the wrong like legal entity. Okay, you assume that you have a 5 contract type. You, for example, I will take this example, CU01, YI10, YI150. These 3 contract type, it should not be under the company code 1010. It should be like different company code. Now you assume that as a consultant you assigned it. What will happen? Simple. All the postings related to this, it will get posted to this legal entity. Okay, then you know, if it is get posted into the legal entity, then there will be a rework of all the data. Means the user need to reverse first all the see, assume that he posted the contract, he posted the valuation. There will be 2 impact. Okay, first thing is that in the condition level you posted it. Okay, condition level you posted it. Then what has happened, it impacted in our accounting level as well. It is impacted on our valuation part also. As the first thing, to correct that, you have to first revert the valuation part. Second, in accounting side, right, you have to make a reverse, you have to reset, you have to clear the entries. So 2 rework is there, but I'm telling this is not a simple task, it is a very complication task. So whenever in the valuation rule, whenever you are having the discussion with the client, take a detail or even cross check that what are the contract types come under the legal entities. Okay, and even rules also, right? Some of the client, this is I'm telling you with my past experience, because to recorrection itself we take it 1 month. Okay, so certain, so if it is like 50 contract or 20 contract, there is no issues. But it is going to be a no like a huge contract, then there will be issues like 2000, even 20,000 contract will also be there. Okay, that time it will be very hectic job. Clear the fund of the contract type assignment and the company code assignment. Any questions on that? Any questions on that?
No,
No,
no.
right?
No questions. Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm trying to give more. I'm trying to give more like concept-wise things. Okay, because just taking you through this configuration and showing me, it will take 5 to 10 minutes, right? Then it is not meet your purpose, right? If I'm going to share you something real-time experience, what has happened, then that mistake you will not do, and it will save your time, and it will like give a good impressions in front of the client, right? In front of the client, if you're going to do rework some kind of things for 1 month work, then it shows that you are not a good lease consultant. Okay, that is the reason I want to share you that things. Okay, so the settings which is for like this operating lease, finance lease, IFRS, it is going to be the same settings. What it will change, okay, again, it will change only that conditions group. Now this condition group, now it's like a valuation parameter, like it is like a fiscal year variant or posting variant, right? So here nothing will be changed apart from accounting principle. Then again, in valuation rule level, you have to give the accounting principle and condition group. This all inside whatever you have given, it will show you outside. It is not that something we have to differently we have to give. Okay, just whatever you saw inside, same settings it is coming here. So finance lease, operating lease, IFRS, Okay, then they given no like bit by bit, like US again gap, operating lease, then this SL, TC and all. So whatever the naming convention if you want to give, you can give it, right? But most important thing is this one only. I will know this only. This is very most important things. Okay. Now let's create one contract. Now I will just copy this one, but I don't know no, like how the system is going to behave. Okay, there may be no like error for us, but let's hope to copy this contract.
If you can create a new contract, no, it will be like better rather than copy. Because last time what happened, doing some settings, some error is coming here and there. Like sometime valuation tab is not coming, sometime posting parameter tab is not coming.
Here also same thing I will do it. Okay, you'll see how I'm doing it. I am also creating the same contract. Okay, same new contract only. Copying means it is not that I'm copying entirely things. Copy means it's the creations of the new contract, but in lease some of the option will be there. I will show you. Okay, here you can see below, right, the option. I will uncheck this one. If I'm going to uncheck, then everything will be created by new only. You got it?
Okay.
Okay. Did you able try to create with this template?
No, we have not copied it. We have created the other type of contract, like
yeah.
Sometime we
Just
term,
only one thing is
one
thing is company code. Company code only it will take care. Other things we have to create new things. Okay. If you suppose, for example, valuation rule. Okay. I'm taking out valuation rule. I'm taking out this one, this one, this one. Then everything I need to be create newly. Okay. Let it create a contract currency with euro. Then let it create leasing valuation. Now you can see, right, it create means what? This is not a existing contract. This is going to be a new contract, because you can see this option is showing create. But when you are going to activate this contract, it will going to change the activate. Okay, that is a process. So just I change the description. Let me go to partners. Okay, and partners, I'm taking the same partners, and partner business role is like FLVN00. Okay, and ABC's others are same. Terms, okay, the contract start date is like 1/1/23, then contract end is 27. Okay, then cash flow 2023. Okay, objects, object COB. Okay, I will give the object demo today's date. Okay, I will give 030808. Okay, I'm going to assign the same account assignment. So you're good, right, in creating the contract, because I hope lots of session is done, and I hope you're good to create the contract, right? Anyone from the team, you know, right, how to create it?
Yes, for simple contract we go.
Yeah, no, see,
thing,
if it is not that if you know to create the contract, then it is not that simple, it is complicated. What I mean to say that if you are able to use these tabs, right, general, partner, term, object, conditions, if he's well versed about this field and all, then no need to worry it, right? Anyway, scenarios will going to come each and every project, the scenarios may be different. Just you need to well versed about the general data, partner, term, objects. Okay, that's enough. Okay, then I'm giving like, okay, conditions also, like we have actual rent 2111. Okay, then details actual rent valid. So fixed now formula, it has been taken fixed only. Okay, we are taking fixed only 650. So we'll give some other values, like we'll give like some 7,000s. Okay, or 700 we'll give it. Okay, let us will give 700, and I'm taking euros. Valuation parameters. Okay, valuation parameters. I will take this COPRECS. Okay, let me take this one. COP, it's a contract object, and this is one. I'll take this one. Okay, IFRS. Okay, now you can see the valuation tab is came, right? Did you notice? Anyone? Before giving this valuation rule, the valuation tab was not there. When I selected this rules, then this valuation tab has been appeared. Did anyone noticed? You create it. You create your side of contract. You will come to know. You take this contract as thanks,
Okay.
and you will save it. Yes, someone is trying to tell something.
No, I was just saying that yes, we saw it and went right.
Yeah. You saw it, right? Okay. Now let us see any asset is there for this company code. Yes, asset is also there, but I hope this asset has been used. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to create a new assets, but let's see. We'll give this asset and see whether this is accepting or not. If it is already this asset has been used for the contract, previous contract, then system will give you error that this asset has been used already. So we have to give separate assets. Okay, and let us save it. I have given interest rate 5%. Okay, you can see now contract has been created, right? Contract has been created with these assets. So what we did, we like created the assets and we have given this, okay, for this one. Now let us execute the valuations. I think valuation level we will get the error. Okay. Then okay, there is edit option. So let me close this one. Okay. So rules. Okay, now what you are getting? The asset 105 is also used the contract. I told you, right? The contract has been created, but it is giving you the error that this contract, right? It is already be used in the contract 1003. So let us use different asset. Okay, I will copy these assets now. 1005, right? Okay, let us go and create a different asset. A01. Okay.
But it is not possible that directly during contract creation, asset can be created, like asset under construction, we creating the investment in other model.
Where here? Yeah, that is
Yeah.
possible. You mean to say that it will get automatically created? Yeah, it can create it, but again, like for that we have like different settings. Okay, we have to do it, but that is again it will a big process because that setting need to be triggered from the asset accounting side. You have to tell them that whatever the here no like not done that settings, maybe it is not required. It is very no, because always the client will prefer the assets to provide in the manual level. Yeah, but the automatic level also it can be created it, but sometime no like client is like doing no like assigning asset to the contract for a certain period, but after no they are coming back, no we want to give manual, it is not no fine, then that time we should not change that. No, rather than that case we have to just from starting onwards we are keeping, okay, we will give asset no like manually, but that is a possible. You're correct. 1005 620, right? Let us create it. I'll give this asset class. Asset also will give you a reference asset class. What we can give, like demo 0308. Okay, then let it be a dependent, let it be same cost center assignment. Okay, no need evaluation group and all, no need vendor, we can no need or lease, okay, depreciations areas. Okay. Here depreciation area, it is no LEAX, huh? I told you LEAS, right? But it's depend upon what we are giving. So we have created the depreciation area. I told you, right? Talked about you, right? Depreciation area.
Yes.
So it may be LEAS. Then here it is given LEAX. But we have to create a different depreciation key for lease. Okay, that's what now I want to show you. Okay, this asset has been created. Okay, let's display it. I'll copy this. Go here. I'll close this. We need to close this. Need to close this. Then let's, okay, where it is, here it is, right? It was not possible to determine valuation relevant conditions. Just a minute. Same error you got last time also?
Morgan, actually multiple errors comes and goes, so we were not sure. That's why we requested
I
you
got
to
it.
take a session.
Yeah. Okay, now this contract has been created. So this is the error we are getting. Let's hope we'll go and see that. In the contract type condition level, we have option of do not consider, right? We can give here also. Let me try it. Okay, now the error gone. Okay, so now you can see, right, this valuation has been created. Got it? So what error we got it? When I'm trying to execute this valuation, the valuation, it was showing that what error I got it, that valuation condition has not been shown. So what I did for that, okay, I just went valuation parameters, I went, and in the valuation parameters we have like this option. Okay, whenever you are getting that kind of error, you have to go and give this system, okay, you have to consider that, and this always system first time, whenever you are going to create the valuation, it will take always do not consider. Okay, but always you have to select full considerations. So whenever you are getting error, you have to check this consider, and you have to take this. You have to select this option full consideration. Then you can create the valuations. Okay. Now just you have to go and check no asset level. Okay, anything is been planned or something. No, it is not still planned, because unless we are going to execute a values, or we are going to do some acquisitions for the assets. Okay, but you have to check, right, this asset has been created or not, what are the local gaps, what is the other things you have to check it, and what are the depreciation area it is going to get impacted, and what are the cost center no it has been there, like cost center, GL account, profit centers and all. Okay, so this you have to see all that, the parameters. Okay, now I will save this one, I will save this valuation parameters. The valuation rent with identification has been created. Okay, now we know like now see, we have just done valuation, right? We have selected the IFRS 16 and we have created the contract with this name, and we done the valuation. Now let's see for overview whether it is coming for us or not. You see that our contract, IFRS 16 valuation rule, what is the contract here, then 24 25 till the 27, right? 27 it will show you what it show you that. Okay, the planned values. Okay, if suppose some client is going to ask you, or you have to, what is the purpose of this? Now I'll tell you why SAP has, no, why various other tools are there, but why SAP has playing a big role in that. See, we have a 5 years of a contract, right? This is assume that 5 years till 27, but we are posting till each and every period. Now we are into 24. Okay, now we are into 24 and we are into now 8 period, right? 8 period. Future period also is showing. Based upon that, what you can decide it, you can decide that what will be the budgets need to be allocated for this contract. Okay, how the forecast would going to be, means you are making a payment of this, you will have a good plan. Okay, in the sense, by seeing this future data, this is till 8 it will be the actual data. Okay, before whatever the data is there, that is a planned data, then planned and actual you have it, but based on the plan you can do the forecasting, you do the budgeting. That is the purpose of this. Okay, and also you can know that what is my sum up of all the depreciation, what is my closing balance. Okay, what is my clearing, overall clearing, what is interest rate I need to pay, overall the terms of a contract. This all, okay, repayment and all you need to make it. Okay, so this is the purpose of this. Now we gone through the valuation rule, we created the contract, we assigned the assets, and even we executed the valuation and we saved the contract for IFRS 16. Any doubt? I'm just giving you 1 minute. If you want recap, we can recap on it.
Yeah, once you run the valuation, it doesn't mean any posting has been happened, right? It's just saving your parameter of forecasting, and the one should be there.
Correct. There is a different posting. There is a different rewrap. Okay, rewrap posting is there. We will execute later that one.
What do we do with RECEEP, that valuation posting?
Yeah, that is RECP, is that this one, valuation posting. This already we did it.
So we did it through contract.
Yes, we did it through contract, exactly.
So first we defined the asset in valuation parameters.
Correct.
Then we set the rule in valuation, right?
Correct.
And then it will be completed. That's it.
Exactly. The RECP, what you are telling, that is a T code, but all the things we can perform in the contract itself. You can see the option, right? What it is telling. Post valuation, perform valuation, all the things we can do it in this tab only.
Okay.
It is not required that you,
either I do it from this tab or I do it through RECEEP.
Correct.
It's the same thing.
Yes, same thing.
because there was recently a case with my client where we had done posting through RECEP and
Hmm.
it went through successfully, but we were getting cash flow condition error, flow type error here
Hmm.
in through this tab, valuation tab.
Okay.
So I'm not
So
sure
that
why
issue is
that
now
was
rectified.
happening.
That
No,
issue is
no, it is
rectified now.
still there. It is still there. So that's what I'm wondering. If it is the same thing, then why is it going through RECEP and not here? It was for US GAAP.
Then US GAAP rules you need to check it. It's not for
I,
IFRS, right?
no, not IFRS, but it was similarly done for US GAAP. I was checking that only right now. So I
Okay.
could see that all the settings were there properly there. I'll just check it once more, maybe in the doubt session or somewhere when we discuss about it. We can see.
Sure. No.
Yeah.
Sure. Now, what is the process? First, I will tell you here. Basically, you have to create a contract. Okay, that's the first part. Okay, you have to create a contract. Then, after creations of a contract, no, like again, you have to activate contract. Till I did not done, I will tell you the steps. Maybe create creations of the contract. Then right, just assign the condition. I'm not going each and everything. Important steps I'm going.
Yes, yes.
Assign conditions. Maybe some spelling mistake error. Just don't bother it. Assign conditions.
We
Then
understood.
after that, you have to just like after assigning conditions, you have to execute valuation parameters. Okay. Inside the valuation parameters, what do you need to give? Asset. Okay, this is important part. After that, you have to perform valuations. Okay, perform valuations. Then you have to post valuations. Okay, then post valuation. Then you have to periodic postings. Okay, this is how. Then after periodic posting, then payment to payment to vendors or customers. Okay, then reconciliation process. Okay, then month end reconciliation process between asset and lease. Then month end process. Now, what is a month end process? Accrual and deferral. Got it? These are the process. It will be there in our lease end user part of view.
Okay. So the periodic posting is the one we do through RERAP.
Correct. Exactly. Rewrap. Exactly.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. And the posting valuation, post valuation and perform valuation. Okay. These are two steps. So,
Two steps which we'll do in the RECN.
okay. So post valuation can also be done through RECE.
Yes. Correct.
Okay. And perform valuation is when we set the valuation rule in RECE.
Yes.
Okay, both are done through.
Yes. These are the steps for
Okay,
valuations.
Morgan, one more doubt. When we add a statistical condition, is it like that it appears only in the partner cash flow and not in the object cash flow?
Sorry. Yeah.
If
Come
I
again.
if I add an IFRS condition,
Okay.
like a normal condition, so but I of course I'll select it as statistical though. So will it not appear in the object cash flow and only in the partner cash flow?
You mean you're talking about this condition purpose?
Yes,
I
if I
did not got
select
your question. Yeah.
okay, I have defined separate IFRS conditions.
Hmm.
And then I'm using it here with the condition purpose statistical.
Okay.
Then I have noticed that it does not appear in the object cash flow, but only in the partner cash flow.
Yes, it will not appear, right? You mean to say that it is appearing only here?
If I simulate this,
Ah.
if you simulate these conditions, if
Okay,
Right now
let me
it is
simulate,
actual rent
but I'm
condition.
simulating with actual rent. Yeah, okay.
So now we can see this is partner cash flow. Do we have object cash flow as well here? No, right? It's not showing the object cash
Okay, okay. You mean to say, okay, okay. You mean to say that
flow.
here the simulation is coming with the partner related cash flow. This what, right?
Correct.
And
Only partner related and not in object.
okay. For that, you need to do some separate settings for that.
Okay. So there is
Okay.
a separate set of settings to consider if it should come as object cash flow or partner cash flow.
Yeah. My next question: why you want to see in the object level? Because the standard is partner level. Any specific reason you want to see in the object level?
Uh, Not sure, but since I'm supporting a client who is booking it at object level and not using the partner level cash flow, they
Okay. Okay. Just first you
transfer to
analyze it.
objects. Mhm.
Yeah. First you analyze it. What is the purpose of seeing this condition in the object level? Okay. Just you check with
Mhm.
the client.
Because
Say,
one of
yeah.
the reasons is their vendor posting is not done over there. Basically,
Yeah.
they are transferring it to a rent clearing account and booking the
Okay.
expense here through the REFX.
Okay.
So that may be the reason they are using the object cash flow.
IRFS 16 definition, we have one checkbox of autocomplete, right? So we have not checked it. So we have to complete it manually. So we have not done it. We still be able to perform the valuation, right?
That's what. If what I told you, if you checked that one, it will automatically. It will what it will do. It will go to the status of complete. No need to go and manually have to release it. Okay. But if you
But we
remember,
have not selected we have not selected automatic. We have like manual process we have in the setting.
if I might select it, okay, I no need to just you saw now when I created this contract, you might notice that I came manually and I just selected this option, right? Rules complete. Then what happened? It was initially in incomplete status. Then it changed when I manually come and did this release this button. It changed to incomplete to complete. But in valuation rule, if I selected the option, no need to come here and I need to select this manually. It will automatically convert the complete whenever I'm going to save the contract. So I answer your question. You are asking that, hey Murugan, why we are not selected that automatic option? First thing. Then second question you are asking, as we are not selected, but still we can able to see the complete option. That is your question. I understood your question correctly.
Yes, yes. Second was my question. You have like manually ticked the complete button. I have not noticed that. That's why I asked.
Yeah. I did not notice. I did that one. Okay. If that option is selected, no need to go manually. But I told you the big reason, right? Why we should not? Because in the real time, we have two users. Okay. When you worked in the implementation project, you will know that when we'll create the roles and authorization with the security team, we have to give the justification that what are the process need to be assigned to the account administrator, what are need to be assigned for lease accountant, then again like CF and R level till conditions one user will be there. Same way for leasing contract, one end user will be there. Lease out, one end user will be there. So same way for valuation parameter valuations, no one end user will be there. Assume that you created till conditions. Okay, then in the valuation parameter, assume that that end user is gone for a vacations. Okay, 1 month is gone for a vacations. Then in the condition, if you're going to select that option, the valuation rule to complete, like automatically, but that is the job of whom? The different end user. Okay, for valuation parameters, valuation who's taking care of that. If you're going to select, then there will be then question mark for a quality check. Okay, that user may come, hey, without my validation, how this valuation parameters been completed. Okay, that is the reason SAP has given an option. Okay, suppose you are a single user, you are taking care of A to Z process of contract. Okay, if you are going to see all this general data parameters, term, object, condition, valuation parameters, valuation, everything, then you can select that option. It will go and change automatically from incomplete to complete. But that is not used by so much various of our clients, as I saw, because no business a big, because whoever is implementing SAP, they are a big giant, right? they have like good resource kind of things, so they don't want to take a like a risk kind of things and assign same work to all the end user. Okay, so that is the reason. I hope I answered your questions.
Yes.
Okay, now let's move to like service charge settlement. Okay, before moving, anyone from the participant like you can give like what is a service charge settlement, what you understood it before that. What is a service charge settlement? So service charge settlement means the maintenance cost which is taken care by the landlord, and at end of the month, okay, it is going to distribute to the required tenant, I can say lessees or anything. Okay, that is called service charge settlement. Okay, now it's not a case of 1 BHK, 2 BHK, 3 KHK. You take you take airport. Okay, I'm just giving you example. You take airport. So airport, what will happen? Okay, airport you will have terminal 1, terminal 2. In terminal 1, no, you have like EB consumptions, right? You will have EB, you have water, you have security guard, you have like lift, maintenance, everything will be there. Okay, but this is terminal 1, terminal 2, terminal 3. Okay, like domestic airport, international airport, or anything you can take. But overall airport will be taken care by some agencies. Okay, if you can say Delhi airport or Mumbai airport or Pune airport, any airport you can take it. It has been managed by some agencies, GSC. Okay, you assume that the maintenance cost, right? Whatever the EB and all, it is no like occurring in the Delhi airport, that will be bear by the Delhi airport. In Pune, you assume that some of the new terminal is going to open. They need a resource in the sense like security guard or housekeeping cleaning or anything, right? Then what they will do, they will just like transfer that resource to that Delhi airport to Pune airport terminal 3. Okay, now who is overall in charge? Overall in charge is GSC. Okay, GSC agencies. Now who is undertaking airport? Airport is undertaking by a central government. Okay, it is undertaking by a central government. Okay, so GSC agency is a vendor. They are providing a service to various airports which are in different cities. They are taking care of all the things. Okay, just I will take only the resource. So basically they given the resource or they are maintaining for various cities, but finally they will submit the invoice to whom? They will submit the invoice to the airport central government. Okay, this invoice they may be submit, okay, monthly, quarterly, yearly, or 2-year ones as per the agreement between central government airport or GSC agencies. But this GSC agency need to provide the salary to their employee, right? Or the cleaning, right? They require cleaning details, right? Cleaning utensils. But they can't wait for a payment from a central government, right? They will get maybe after 1 month, 2 months, but within that span of period, this GC agency will take care all the things. But finally, what they are doing, all these invoices, okay, they are submitting to the central government department that so and so expenses it has been occurred to all the airports, and they will claim. Okay, that is called service charge settlement. In a simple definition, you just skip this one. I thought I can take this example, but I thought this is no simple example to cover you. Okay, so in simple term, service charge settlement means like as a no here it little bit confused, huh? As a landlord here, GSE agencies you consider as a landlord. Original landlord is airport, but in the lease agreement they are the landlord. Okay, and they are taken like lease agreement. Okay, and they will submit all the invoice to the central government and they will pay it. Here they are the customers. Okay, here they are the customers. So finally this service agencies will charge a invoice amount with these customers. So that is called service charge settlement. This is not only applicable for airport, this will applicable for any type of business. Okay, if I'm going like to a mall, right? You have seen in a big cities, like we have a different mall. Assume that we have 5 floors. Each floors the maintenance work will happen. They will clean the glass. They will do some reconstruction. They will do some lift things. They will know whatever, not small things, they will do it. Finally they will get an invoice from the service provider as a like whatever PVR mall we take it, right? PVR mall, like they will do the work with some other agency. They will, anyway, PVR mall make a payment to them. There is no any relation with that uh, that vendors, but PR will finally they will produce the invoice to inside the shops, right? You assume that inside the PVR mall we have like 50 shops. Each shops based upon that square meter or square feet, whatever it consider. Because whenever you are going to take for a rent, right? Each square feet have some values, right? Based upon that values, he will provide the invoices, and based upon that each customers need to make a payment to the landlord. In a simple definition, the transactions between the landlord and the customers for maintenance services, against the invoices, whatever the payment is done, that is called service charge settlement. Again, this will mostly I have seen, I don't know, like this REFX being implemented various government industries. You are aware that what are the industries this REFX or is being adopted? You have any idea on that? Just for information.
Um, I have heard that Mumbai BMC has RFX implemented. That I am aware of.
Yeah. Like Mumbai port, like Kolkata port, here in Tuticorin port, whatever the port it is that they implemented. Haryana power generations, Haryana power generations, they implemented. Mumbai, I myself know I implemented. Even like Indian Army, right? Indian Army, Indian Navies, they all adopted this REFX. Okay. So just for information, even airports. Okay. So what are the big government industries are there? There, sorry, government like we'll call it as government institutions or something like. So they're all adopted this REFX. Okay. Okay. And yeah, why I bought that point? Because in that the power agencies that Haryana Power and all is that they are using this service charge settlement in a good like they are using like the service charge settlement option as a good usage, huh? Because they have like various utensils. They will have EB, they will have EB meters, and they have like maintenance and all. For them, this is very useful. The service charge settlement. Okay. Now, see, I will just take you through, like this certain, like what are the important things, like here we have lots of option, but I will take you some important configuration settings. What is most important? Like here, the defined service charge keys is important. Huh? So, what is a service charge key? You can see like property tax we have created on service charge keys. Then property plus liability insurance, then water supply, drainage, elevators, then street cleaning, then garbage, then lightning. This all we created as a service charge. What is service charge? Whatever though you are doing the maintenance work, okay, whatever you are doing the maintenance work, for example, lightning or gardenings or this caretakers or common areas, this is all you created. Okay, anything you want to create it, like you can create it. We'll select this one just for purpose. If you want to create it something like what we created, what is this? We'll create a 2000s. What we create security guard. Huh? Security guard also one of our maintenance work, right?
Yes.
Security guard, okay. Others let it be same. Measurement type. I told you, right? Measurement type. Measurement type is important, huh? Because we have to measure. So this is service charge keys. Huh? So this service charge keys are very important. Okay, service charge keys means what are the maintenance we are doing. We have to create it. Okay. Then default values for distribution rule of settlement unit. So here it is not required, but anyway, we'll try to create it. Okay. So we have created like 3,000s. It is there, yeah, security guard. Okay. Let us give then measurement type. Measurement type for security guard, it is not required, right? We are not, because security guard, we are not measuring with that, some
It
cubic
will
and
be
all
in
of.
numbers only. Yes.
It will be numbers only, exactly. So no need to give it. Okay. So summer security guard, we are assigned for which block. Okay. Then yeah, then apportionment, okay, heating values and all this and all not required. Just we save it. But purpose let us give. If it is mandatory field means owner apportionment, remaining. Okay, we'll assign it owner apportionment. Huh? This is required for owner safety. Huh? Because the landlord will provide owner safety, so we'll save it. So like we have like defined service charge keys. Okay, after that there is a default values for distribution rule for settlement. Yes. So this default values we have created a security guard. Means currently we are considering the security guard as one of the maintenance, okay, for which we need to make a payment. And settlement variant, again we are doing, create a settlement variant. So we'll take it like yearly, like how we are going to make a settlement. Just we'll make as a yearly, like from 112 to 3112. So this is a standard one. Always you have to take this one. ID of settlement already assigned. Okay, then it is already assigned. No worry to just assign it. Just will exceed it. Okay, then set dependencies on tendency law. This is not required. Okay, this settings. Part with service charge settlement is a rental object. Okay, so whenever no we are going to create a rental object, REBD RO. Okay, that is a rental object, right? Let me open that. Just I will go through this master data rental object. Let's see any business entities there or not for this. Okay, we'll take which one we can take. I preferred this last one, the rental object. See rental object is there or not. I will take this rental object for test level. This one, okay, this I will take. Just go here. Just a minute. I want to see settlement companies. Okay, this is what I want to see here. Settlement companies is there. Area shares is there. Okay. Okay. So I have now open parallelly the rental object screen. Okay, and I have opened the configuration settings for a service charge settlement. Basically these two processes are hand on hand, because whatever the security guard, right? Security guard though how you going to show as a security guard? Security guard may be deployed in some of the blocks, right? Some of the apartment, right? Some of the commercial building, right? Some of the residential apartment, right? For that only you will assign a security guard, right? For that, what it is required? It is required a rental object. Okay, what the rental object is contain? It contain a business entities and building, right? So that is the reason. Always there is a very the key integration between rental object and service charge settlement. Let us define the usage types for service charge settlement. Okay. Here you can see like, okay, I told you, right? Like office, warehouse, store, apartment. For this only you required. Okay. For this only you required a security guard. Okay. For example, the security guard you are going to assign in the storage. You are going to assign in the office. Okay. Already standard it is there. You can assign in warehouse you can assign the security guard. For vending machine, security guard is not required. Just very apt to this, like terminal. Okay, terminal you require a security guard. Security guard maybe a police officer you can create as a security guard, or maybe wherever the company security guard will be there, right? So then food court you require entrance security guard. So wherever ATM you require a security guard. Big office area you require a security guard. So already the external usage types are there. We'll use it, right? We are not going to define anything newly. Okay. And yeah, and here also in categories also in right side you can see that it is mentioned it is required for non-commercial, it is required for commercial, or it is used for both. These are all the options you have it. Okay. So I will go back. Then again define measurement type, right? This measurement type definition you might saw in various processes, right? When you might created the contract, and when you created the buildings, when you created the business entities in various areas, you might saw the measurement type. I'm not going to take this topic. Okay, I hope you are fine with the measurement type, right? Measurement type anyway. So it's nothing but like floor area, usable space, living area, secondary space, what are the things it is required. Okay, again, what are the areas it has been allowed. You can see business entities, properties, buildings, rental object, this all AO. Okay, pool space, aerospace, and so much of area space, and so much of things are there. So that is the settings of a measurement type. You aware about that? What is a measurement type? Then apportion by conditions. Then okay, this two option, right? This you can see settle by consumptions, meter or reading. Mostly no. If you're doing a settings for a service charge settlement for like meters, right? Then you have to select this option. Okay, let me see whether total areas, number of parking, walking, stair. Okay, electric area. Okay, this we have to select electrical area, but still let me see some other app name it is contained with respect to the meter measurement type, living space, other area. See, most of the case SAP has provided you the standard measurement type with the measurement unit, right? It's like 80% to like 90% the requirement of a client will meet. If not, then you have to go and create a new measurement type. Okay. Then let me select here. What is the retention, water areas, water consumption? Let us use water consumption. Yeah, water consumption sequence number will give 4. Okay, let's save it. Okay, here I have given no like security name. Oh, I did not give a security name. It should be water consumptions. Okay, like water consumption means for that you need to switch on the motor, right? For that your EV connection will be there, right? EV. So for that you require, right? Water consumptions. Okay. Condition type for advance payment and flat rate. Assign default condition type for service key. This required assign. We have to assign the default condition type. Okay. Okay. Now we have to assign, okay, what is this condition type? We'll see. Okay. In some of the cases, right, we have certain condition type which is normal for our contract creations. Okay, it may be for lease in, it may be for lease out. It's a different condition type, but we have to create a separate condition for water charge, service charge settlement also. Correct. For that, we can create a different condition type so that we can track. Okay, we can track. Okay, suppose assume that always know if you are in implementations or no, like if you are in a support project, you see that the condition type, whatever it is starting from, just I'm telling you, V. Okay, V means it is always the condition type for contract. Z means it is for lease in lease out process. Always for the service charge settlement, you start your condition type with yes. Okay, you create a condition type with yes, so that, for example, yes 0 10, yes 0, like see, yes 0 10. Okay, then again yes 0 20. Okay, condition, what it may be, it may be for, again, water consumption. Okay, it may be for water consumption. Then again it may be for EB charges. Then again yes 30 for cleaning. Okay, again yes 044. So whatever the condition type, see, it's not that no, this is a limited one. In left side you can see, right, property tax, insurance, you can create one condition type, water supply, you can condition type, drainage, elevator, street cleaning, disposal, lightning, broadband cable. So what it will help you by creating a separate but it is like some, as a consultant, it is a big headache for us that we have to create service charge keys, okay, for each and everything. But for business, it will give you the transparent picture about that what is the service charge, no, like payment they need to make a particular vendor. For example, broadband, I will take it 1800 broadband cable, you are making a payment every month like 2000 as you are paying to your internet. Water supply, how much you are paying, okay, and you will have that record condition you are paying to the vendors every month, so that you will have a a transparent record which will give you a more transparent of your profit and loss or your expenses. These are all our expenses, right? From here anything you are going to get it? No, these are all expenses. But in the service charge settlement in other way, it may be for your income when you are a landlord of particular like mahal or something, building something, okay. Unless that you are going to make a payment, these are all expenses, okay. This will help you assign condition type to service charge keys, okay. Now service charge key we created 2000 something, no, right? Okay, this is service charge group, sorry, it's not condition type to service charge. Okay, here we'll see. We search key, I think we created 3000. Let's see. Yes, we have created 3000 security guard, right? So we are assigning this one. Okay, so we have defined this assigned condition type to service charge key. Our service charge key is 3000. We have created 3000. And for security guard, what are the settings? No, this is a prerequisite setting. We are giving measurement type. Measurement type is anyway not required. We are given that we are defined the condition type, okay, and we are defined what are things it required. But these settings are like minimum. Okay, what is the important settings for this? Till now we have assigned the condition type to service charge group. Till now this settings is done. Now we are moving for important settings. and crucial and settlement part, that is inside the master data participation group. Inside the participation group, we have settlement process. Inside the settlement process, we have assign RE specific properties to GL account and assign clearing GL account. These are the important settings. Anyway, we will start with the settlement process. So if somebody is going to ask you in service charge settlement, what are the important settings? You have to always state that settlement process where we used to define the like assign RE specific properties to GL account as well as assign clearing accounts to cost account. That is an important setting, as well as the service charge key. The service charge key is also important settings where we used to assign in all the areas. So whatever the service charge key we created as 3000 security card, that we'll use to all the areas and we'll assign that one. Okay, now we'll start with define settlement parameters. Let's start this one. So this settlement parameters, it is already created for Austria, Switzerland, actual down payment, debit advance payment. Okay, let's try for standard. It is given, we have to implement the note. Okay, so just I think it will not take IN. Huh? Okay, we have created now IN. Okay, so what is the D for? Means like actual down payment for Austria, Switzerland. This we created with respect to that IN. Settlement parameters is nothing but it's like a settlement profile, right? This is kind of a variant. The settlement profile will create it and will create in various internal orders, right? Same way the settlement parameters will also play important role. Now we are moving for define calculations of surcharge. Okay, now what is this surcharge? Okay, each countries will have certain percentage of surcharge. Okay, like like education surcharge is levied by a government, right? That's something same kind of surcharge, but it is differ maybe not country to country. It may be differ from city to city. If you take example of India, right? Delhi might have some surcharge like 10%. It may be levied to that whatever the service is rendering. Same way it may be for Pune, it may be for Mumbai, Kolkata, down if you go to Chennai and all. So these are that service charges. It may be differ to city to city. We will create like surcharge like just I'm giving it's not India service charge key. Okay, then percentage of surcharge, let's give 10%. Flow type rate. Okay, what is a flow type rate? It is flow type rate, we will give it as just a minute. Garage rent transfer, garage rent transfer. This will make it out. Service charge settlement transfer pay to AP/OP cost. Okay. This is not required. Percentage charges is enough. Then again, this post separately. Let's see. Now surcharge usage type. Okay, there's surcharge where we are going to use it. Okay, so we created the security guard. Okay, that, and if you are going to make a payment to the security guard, some charges may be applied, right? The security guard where you deploy it, we deployed it into the store or maybe warehouse. It will be the different thing. Where is the warehouse area? Okay, that is how much charges percentage for all the security are going to make it 10%. Save it. Now surcharge for contract type. Now again, for which contract type you are going to make it out? I told you, right? Contract type is very important parameters for all the lease process. Okay, so for which contract type you are going to have a service charge settlement surcharge. Okay, so which we make, I forget what we selected for our let's see, it will give you a good idea. Contract type lease in real estate. Okay, let me select lease in real estate. Lease in real estate. Here, YI10. Again, I'm giving 10 percentage, right? That's what we defined, right? Okay, again, I'm saving. Come back. Okay, now you define the settlement partner. You define the defines calculations of charge. Okay, this calculation charges I told you that the percentage may differ. I just mentioned 10 percentage, but you can know like you just take this know like details with the client. You sit with the client. Hey, we have this calculation charges option. What percentage they will tell you. Hey, from US we are belong from Houston. Now this is a charges percentage. You just define it. Okay. Then I'm moving to the accounting part. Okay, where service charge settlement is integrated with the GL level. Okay, mostly what? All the expenses, based upon the invoice we are going to get from landlord. What we know the invoice where we will post it, the GL level, right? And basically all the GLs, wherever it is going to get impacted, then we have to make a payment. So accounting part is very important in all the areas. You saw in our recost, right? Recost we have account integration process. Same way service charge settlement also we have a account integration process where you used to give a accounting details. If anyone is going to ask you from the client, did we need to you know make a settings in accounting level in two different areas? You have to tell yes in two different areas, in the contract level as well as in the service charge settlement level. Okay, if you remember here, right? Just will close that. Okay, here you are giving something, like where is that accounting, right? In contract level you are giving this integration APAR, right? This is one part. And again, now you are coming and giving your accounting details where service charge settlement. Okay. Now just accounts for service charge settlement. Just I'm defined like RE specific accounts properties. So here again, like how you are going to make, like what are the areas the service charge settlement going to impact? First is I already just mentioned you, right? It is going to impact you on the rental object. Then directly it is going to post with contract. Okay, then this is service unit. This is more important area is rental object. Already that like settings are in place. Here you can see business entities, land and buildings. Okay, again this you need to check it out. Just I will make it out. Just save it. Just I'm going back. Now I am defining accounts allowed for individuals. Again the same thing. Okay, where is our 3000? Security guard. Okay. So again and again, we're using service charge key. This is important. Note it down. Okay. We assign to our security guard service charge keys. Then I'm going to assign a GL accounts. GL account is already there. Okay. But this is something, like anyway. So 1010 chart of accounts by COA. Okay. By COA. Let us give a YCOA, but I'm not sure like COA, that's what we define it. That's why this one, why COA. Properties GL account, now we try to give it like core series what we can take, service revenue, okay, other operating revenue is taken, series, just a minute, I'm trying to find out. Again, it is asking, right, which account properties. Again, we have to give rental object. This time saved. Just again, I'm going back. Now I have given the clearing accounts. Again, clearing account, chart of accounts. So here you can notify, right? Again, how the lease is integrated with our finance with the level of chart of accounts. Okay, how you see the beauty of the SAP, right? How that in chart of account level, in finance side they're maintaining, and in the lease configuration we are coming and giving our accounts. So whatever accounts we are defining here, it is going to impact get on the expenses side. Okay, that's what chart of accounts let us give. Okay, what is the chart of account? YCOA. YCOA. Let us clearing GL accounts we have to take. What series there has been? That was a 4 series. This is expenses. You know what is the 4 series? It is expenses or how it is? It is revenue GL. Anyone from finance? Anyone noted down that what is the 4 series? It is expenses. 5 series it is revenue. Then others are balance
Generally,
sheets.
it is used as expense in most of the clients, most of the consultants who create.
Yeah. No, but here in the training, what created? Because
That
you did not noticed.
no, like
It's
there was no such a scenario where we used the GL or
oh, okay. Yeah. But bad, huh? You should note it down this one, huh? Because GL account level, as the trainer is not telling you also, as we are a finance consultant or that background, right? Then we have to be very keen on the GL account, because everything, whatever with the configuration is doing, that is nothing. Okay, that even 12th class standard persons also can do it, right? If you are going to hand over the document. But most important thing is that how it is going to impact on our books of accounts, GL accounts. That is very important. Okay, there you should be very keen. Okay. Okay, accounts for breakdown, posting for master settlement, master SUB, then account for distributing net service charges, input tax, cost object settlement unit. This we will not give it, but yes, we have to give it. Okay, I will tell you. What is this crediting of settlement units? Huh? Accounts for breakdown posting for master settlement unit, cost element for create master data SU unit, cost element master SUV recipe. But this and all, see, this and all, no, it's very rare case. It's very rare case that you have mentioned this GL account. Most important thing is that this clearing account is very important. Sales deductions for foreign. Okay, that means that you required a clearing GL account to clear your expenses. Okay. Then again, it is asking assign default condition type to service charges key. If you remember, we already given our default condition type to service charges keys, not required. Then assign reference flow type for receivables and credit for service charge settlement. Okay, and maybe like we have to give the reference flow type. In one of the questions, maybe Lily or someone has asked me whether we have to give the reference flow type. Yes, reference flow type is also very important part. Okay, that also we have to give it. But already here the reference flow type they have maintained it. Okay, one is for basic rent, they maintain it, office basic rent, carriage rent, rent reduction, service charges, APOC. This we selected, right? If you remember one of our GL account, right? So basically this reference flow type is nothing but a GL account mapping. Okay, so here also the service charge, AP and OC we have selected. Okay, and yeah, and elevators advance payment, then operating cost flat rate, then heating expenses flat rate, service. This all know like they are assigned. But you can see, right, how much it is total it is there. 1301 reference flow type is there, right? So what always I suggest you, okay, whenever you are analyzing these things, right, just know always you have to go to table view, right? You know how to export this one? Just go to spreadsheet and just know like content, okay? Just you export in the Excel. Got it? This is something, no, like now it is exported in the Excel. Let us see. It is. This is how you need to work out. You just first you convert into the Excel, okay, and just you do whatever you do it, rather than now the sitting and breaking your head. I'm asking now to converting this thing into Excel. You know, right? How to do it?
Yeah, I know that. Also, if we do Control P, we get that option. So
Yeah,
both the
yeah.
options can work. Yes.
Correct, correct. Always know you work on that level and you just analyze it. Okay.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, that is the ending of service charge settlement configuration. Okay. Let us see in RECN level what is going to be impact, and external settlement it is not required. Okay, characteristic of external settlement companies, fuel type, this one it's not required. Okay, this is something different to accrual part, but assign condition type is service charges key, same thing will be there. Define service charge groups and accrual. Okay, so anyway, so this is not required. Now let us go and sum up what we saw service charge settlement. Okay, first thing, important thing is for is that service key. Okay, service key, that is we created 3000. Okay, first step configuration. Second thing is condition type need to define for service charge settlement. Third thing is we have to assign the contract type, okay, to surcharge, assign the contract type to surcharge. Third thing is we have to provide object types. Okay, what is object types? Is nothing but the maintenance object. It may be security guard and other things. Then fourth is need to the map the GL accounts. Okay, GL accounts. The GL account may be expenses and clearings. Need to map the GL's account, expenses and GL clearing. This creations of service key. I will write it. Creations of settlement key, or SK means settlement key. Okay, need to assign it. Okay. Then this is most important. This is the important steps we need to follow it up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's go and check RECN. Okay, contract type level also. Something I want to check on the contract type level. We want to check some settings. We'll go to contract type, define contract type. We have used our real estate lease in, right? Where is that? This one. Let me check this one. Okay. See, in the condition level REC and rubber, right? Here you can see, right, the option SC relevant.
Yes, yes.
So this is something it is related to the service charge settlement. Okay. So whenever after making all the settings in the RECN, this SC relevant is going to be the service charge settlement. Okay. The condition purpose you can create it as a service charge settlement and you can assign it to here and you can select it and you can save it. Okay. One more important settings. Okay. The company code level. This is what I want to show you. If your company is going to use for service charge settlement, you have to check this mark. Okay, as well as sales based settlement. Monday we'll see, right? So for sales based settlement and service charge settlement, most important settings, it is in the basic settings. Okay, you have to come to your company code level. I'm into the company code. Okay, 1110, you have to do the settings. Okay, so this is most important thing. Okay, that's what I want to show you, the service charge settlement, sales based settlement in the basic setting level. Okay, and second thing is that whenever you are going to create, you will create a contract, right? You assume that 1001 you are creating the contract, and the contract type, if you remember, we have assigned in the surcharge, right? That contract, with that contract type, if you are going to create the contract, then in the condition level you can, with this condition level, there is that you can create a contract. I have created the contract with actual rent, LI service charge for building for the 1200, and the contract has been created 666. Okay, we created the service key. Okay, then we created the condition type for a specific service charge. Then we assigned the contract type as a third step. Then as a fourth step, we have assigned our service charges keys to various like parameters. You can go through that like settings. This is a high level I'm giving it. As a fifth step, we have just the important steps. No, this I forget it. Options of service charge settlement and sales based settlement. Okay, check RECN in condition tab. Okay, then create the contract with service charge settlement conditions and activate with the contract. Okay, this is the things. Okay, this is the important service charge settlement. We have like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have like 8 steps for service charge settlement.